Check one. Check one. three-point shot.
It's good. Towering shot, baby.
Takes it to the house.
The following is a production of the Rough Rider broadcast team, a presentation of Watlington and Shires Productions. NetSN and Azalea Orthopedics brings you Northeast Texas Sports, the 2024 season.
Hey, good afternoon, basketball fans. That's right, we get to do some basketball today right here in the middle of the softball to baseball season. Welcome to the big broadcast here on the NetSN. I am your host, Larry Pierce, coming to you today from the great city of Tenaha. We're in the Tiger Gym, where we have the elite of the Pacific, prolific elite AAU basketball tournament going on here today. Big tournament going on, and we're getting ready to do the championship games. We're going to have the 7th and 8th grade championship game coming up here, and then we'll have the 5th and 6th grade championship game coming on the next stream. So what we got going on here today is we're going to have the Hemphill Hornets. They're here in the 7th and 8th grade, and I tell you what, they are growing them big down there in Hemphill. I tell you, some height on this basketball team. It's going to be very exciting. I got to watch a little bit of their game whenever I first got here, and they'll be taking on the East United Texans, and they're the 7th, 8th grade team, and I got to watch them play a while ago, and they played very, very well. Also got to watch a couple of games here, and the Carthage Bulldogs had a team in the tournament there, and Carthage just come up just a little bit short, played a great game against the Louisiana Believers. So it will be the Louisiana Believers. They will take on the prolific elite team coming up here into the 5th and 6th championship game coming up here this afternoon. Been having a great time sitting here chatting with the referees and the guys that are putting on this great tournament. It's been a lot of fun. So hope you're sitting back ready to enjoy a great basketball game here. We got the 7th and 8th grade championship game coming up. Sit back and relax. Here we go. It is a short pregame show, and it's brought to us by good friends at Farmers State Bank.
Serving our communities for over a century, Farmers State Bank continues to meet the financial needs of East and Central Texas. With roots that run deep, Farmers State Bank serves as a source of financial strength to meet the needs of our neighbors. From a comprehensive range of financial products to individual service, we remain dedicated to being a true community bank. Farmers State Bank, improving lives and fulfilling dreams.
There's never been a better time to give yourself a great night's sleep than now with Blake Furniture's mattress clearance sale. For a limited time, choose any of our luxurious Serenity Sleep complete sets and pay only the price of a mattress. You heard right, buy a Serenity Sleep mattress and get the box spring absolutely free. Combine our already low prices with this offer, and you won't find a better deal in East Texas on a quality set of bedding. With Blake Furniture's fast delivery and easy...
What you got going on over there, sir? You don't mind, man?
Doing a live stream.
Okay.
You on TV live, man?
Okay.
The great referees here tonight. They've been doing a really good job here this afternoon and having a lot of fun. And we're out here ready to go for the championship game. Got the 7th and 8th grade championship game. So, East is a great basketball day.
Am I in, sir?
So, we're going to go here for this one. Thank you for the rules. Championship and the things that are going on here today. Brought to you by Elite Basketball. So here we go. We're ready to go here against the Texans. I tell you what, 7th and 8th grade young men really good basketball. Here by so very first basketball. First basketball here at the Tiger Gym in Tenaha, and it's going to be.
You think this editing?
That's you, Nine. Right there, Nine. Let's go, boys. Ray, watch back. Stop going. Tell me what to be.
That's going to be back up the floor we go. Send it over here to the left side, and Hemphill. Oh, the Texans try to pass. Nice job trying to find the open man underneath, and the ball bounced around, but still comes back into the hands here of the Hornets. Now the Hornets will get it back up the floor. And still down in the middle. Nice job there, and it's going to be another charge here onto the Hornets. This one's going to go against JaMychal, number 12. And that's the second charge here onto the Hornets. Trying to find their first point to get that clock rolling now, getting close to 10 minutes. As now the Texans will bring it back up the floor here. Get it across the timeline, working over here to the right side. Dropping it off. Big three ball goes down by number 3, Page. So big three for those guys right there. And that'll make it a 7-0 ball game here. And we'll get a timeout here onto the floor as the Texans knock down a big three right there to make it 7-0. We'll be right back here in 1 minute on NetSN. Alrighty, we're back here after the timeout, and just getting under 10 minutes to go here into this first half, and the Hornets have the basketball, looking for their first bucket here in this championship game. Prolific elite 7th and 8th grade. Here comes a three onto the way. It will be off of the mark there by the Hornets. They're 0 for 4 there. It gets stolen away and then tried to take it inside, and it's going to be a foul, and that'll be on a number 4. Looks like Schneider will commit that foul for the Texans as they're going to take it back to 6. I have it at 7, but 6. I guess they're going to call that was a long 2 instead of the 3 back there before the timeout. So on the inbound, they're going to find JaMychal here, number 12, and he'll drop it off underneath. And in the lane, he'll get fouled. And so JaMychal going to go to the line as he'll be shooting. That's number 12 for the Hornets to get his team onto the board here with 9 minutes to go. First shot up and good off the bank. Banks are open for JaMychal. Second one, can't get it to go, bouncing around. Rebound comes out here by DQ. DQ dropping it back out. 3 ball onto the way. 0 for 5 for the Hornets. Will not go. Texans pick it up on the far end. Now pushing it up on the far side. Ball's loose. Nice try to save it there onto the baseline. But it's going to hit the baseline, and I do believe it's going to go back to Hemphill. We get down to 8.5 to go here into this first half, and Hemphill got 1 bucket there on the free throw. We'll have the basketball here, looking to set it up here. Zay, number 1, getting it down in the corner. JaMychal, number 12, in the lane once again. Oh, another nice dish right there. He'll drop it off to DQ, and DQ will get a bucket there. That was a nice dish by JaMychal there to DQ for the Hornets. That one gets stolen away there. A nice job there by the Texans to save it, but catching it in the middle. The Hemphill block party going on once again. Big block right there coming from Page as it'll come back the Texans' way. Driving it up the lane. Nice job off the glass. Good bucket right there by the Texans. That's number 7. That was Horton getting his first bucket of the ball game. Here comes another steal by the Texans. They'll push it up in the middle of the floor. Gets stolen right back away. And now it will be Rick Hayden, number 23, for the Hornets. So we'll hang on to it here and bring it back across the timeline. As we're sitting 8-3 with 7:20 to go here into this first half. Rick Hayden send it over to the far side. So that young man keeps growing. He's going to be 7 foot for the Hornets by the time he gets to high school. Down up underneath, Zay has it blocked, and it will be thrown away. And now into the stands, saved there by the Hornets, but it's going to be out of bounds, and it will stay. Go back to the Texans here. Ready to bring it in is going to be Schneider, number 4. Still 8-3 ball game as we get under 7 minutes to go. And the Texans will have it as some substitutions coming in here. And the Hornets now get a shot down here in the corner for 3. It will not go. Goes out of bounds. And the clock rolling 6.5. They go out of bounds, and it will be. Looks like it's going to be Hemphill basketball. So on the inbound, here comes another 3 on the way by the Texas. It will not go. 1 for 5 at that 3-point line. Nice rebound. Once again here, number 7, and that is Horton with the rebound and the putback. He'll make it a 10-1 ball game. Back up ahead, now come the Hornets. They're going to lose the handle on it. Texas fighting for it, bounces around. Hornets keep possession. Nice bounce pass underneath, trying to pass it right back under there. He gets knocked out by the Hornets as it goes off of the hands of Jamichael, number 12. And it'll go to the Texans. Leading at 10-3. These Texans bringing it up the floor now. Across the timeline, dumping it off underneath. Off the glass, will not go. Saved here by the Hornets. Now back up the floor. As they will hold on to it, and it gets knocked away from behind. The Texans pick up the loose ball. Back up the floor in the lane, putting up the shot. Will not go. Trying to bounce it back out, and it'll pick up the loose ball. And that'll be Carter, number 2. Oh, sorry, number 8. That is Williams. As the Texans try to drive underneath, that's going to be a foul there underneath. And with 5:09 to go, we'll get the foul called. So going to the line for the Texans here will be Horton. He'll go to the line for the first time. He's got 4 points in this ball game right now with 4:50 to go here into the half. Horton will step to the line. First one on the way is up and good. So Horton, 11-3, checking into the ball game. Number 15, that's Raykeon. Checking in there for number 14, DQ. And right now we got number 7, that is Horton. A little bit of a bloody lip there, so make sure he's okay. As he gets back in, he's going to have another shot at it now. At the line. So Horton, 4:15 left to go into this first half. Takes the shot, it goes in and out. And looks like the Texans going to run it down here, and that's going to be. And we still got some bleeding going on here, so we're going to get a quick stoppage of play. And we'll let him come over, get himself cleaned up. So now under 4 to go as they're keeping that clock rolling. So they're going to bring number 2 in, and that is Carter. He'll come into the ball game here for number 7, Horton. And we'll keep play going as it will be Hemphill basketball here onto this far end. Oh, it will be the Texans ball. Went out of bounds after the missed free throw. So Texans on the inbound here, get it in. Number 8, Williams. Back out here to Williams, number 1. Dumping it off, and then it gets lost as Rickaden picks up the loose ball here for the Hornets. He'll bring it across the timeline, send it over to the far side. And the lineup's there, nice drive, dishes it off, but it bounces around, and it ends up in the hands of Texans United. Back up ahead here quick, and the ball gets away and out of the way. And it looks like it's going to go back to Texans United, ready to check into the ball game here. Number 10 will come in here for Hemphill. I don't have a name for number 10, folks, but we'll get him out there. Number 10. Texans United basketball, 11-3, 2:50 to play here, and nice on the inbound. Now it goes out of the range, but a rebound once again here for Hemphill right up underneath, and missed the easy bucket there, so Hemphill has a break, and they get it up the floor here, now looking for points here, and that one's going to be a foul down on the far end. It's a turnover. Back to the East Texans United. So they lead it 11-3, 2:25 to go. Texans United bringing it right back up the floor here. And the players right in the spot here where we are, folks. Apologize there. So here comes Hemphill, nice with a little transition, and they'll get it up the floor here. Nice job. Michael's going to get that bucket, and they definitely needed that one, as it's now 11-5 here. And Hemphill coming back up the floor. Here's a 3-ball on the way. It will not go. 0 for 6 at that 3-point line here for the Hornets. Pushing it right back up the floor, or for the Texans. As the Texans now will push it up the floor here after the missed 3, getting a rebound. Taking it out. Nice drive and a nice play. And that's in number 8. That is Williams. He'll get his first bucket of the ball game. Nice job there to come back, bring it right back up the floor and get the bucket. Stepping back outside here, long range jumper will not go. Rebounded here by Jermichael, number 12. He'll take it down in. Caden's going to get the bucket. He'll get the hoop and the harm and go to the line with 1:23 left to go in this ball game. In this first half, I should say. But a nice job here, as he'll have a 3-point opportunity to cut into this lead. See if he can make it a 13-8 ball game here before the start of this one. Thank you, sir. All righty. That at halftime, 13-7 with 1:23 left to go here in this first half. And at the line here for the 3-point opportunity, Ricaden trying to make it a 5-point lead. As Hemphill trying to cut into it here in this first half. And off the front of the rim. And yeah, it was a third shot there, blocked up underneath, but Ricaden gets his own rebound there, but it's blocked once again, and coming out of there with it is Page for the Texans. He'll bring it up here after the miss onto the free throw. We're going to get a call over on the far side here, and it'll be against the Texans, so the Texans will turn it back over here to Hemphill. And when we get down to a minute left to go here in this first half, it is 13-7, Hemphill with the basketball as they bring it across the timeline. 56 championship game will come up on a different stream, folks. If you're at our NetSN, you'll be able to see that stream. We'll get that game coming up for you after this one. So we'll have to shut this one down and get you on the next one. Here come the Texans back up the floor after another rebound on the miss by the Hornets. Down in the lane, he's going to be fouled. Ready to check into the ball game. We have Jaden and the Jermichael, number 4, number 12 for the Hornets. We'll check into the ball game here. 45-15, as you can see on the clock up there in the far corner. And it'll be an out-of-bounds play here for the Texans, as Martin, number 5, checks into the ball game, and Carter checks out for East Texans United. So they have the basketball ready to throw it in, and they get it in down to Martin underneath. Kicking it back outside, looking for a long-range shot. Clock needs to roll. Now they start the clock here. Got about a minute, about 30 seconds of game time in there without the clock rolling. And we're going to get a foul before the shot. So now 38.13, and it's a turnover back to the Hornets as they have another opportunity here to climb into this 6-point lead that the East Texans United has here in this first half. Caden across the timeline, sends it down here into the corner. Blocked away there, but get it back. All the way back out on top. Jermichael, number 12, trying to find him underneath. And nice job anticipating the pass, knocking it away. Here comes Texans United back up the floor. They get it down here, and ball's onto the floor here, and that's probably going to be a walk call, and that usually is. Fall down out there and moving the ball, and they'll get the walk call almost every time. 12.7 to go here into this first half. And Hemphill will have another opportunity here to cut into this lead before the end of the half. Dropping it off, nice job, dropping it off under there to Rick Hayden. Nice dish right there to make it a 13-9 ball game. The Texans have a shot here, and they'll throw up a long-range 3. It will not go, and they'll be 1 of 7 at the end of the first half. So we got a halftime right here, folks, as it is 13-9 East Texans over Hemphill. And pardon my Scoreboard's running a little bit behind, but that's what it is. We'll be back here in just a few minutes for the second half here on a Net SN.
Find us on Facebook only. We're located in Center, Texas. Check us out as we have auctions going on right now. It's Sparky D's Bargain Store, an online auction store that can save you lots of money. Go check out our page, bid on items you like, and save yourself a lot of money. It's Sparky D's Bargain Store, Facebook only, located in Center. At Sparky D's Bargain Store, we'll save you more.
Struggling with mobility, chronic pain, work, or sports injury? At Azalea Orthopedics, our team of highly trained physicians specialize in complete orthopedic care, pain management, sports medicine, physical medicine, and rehabilitation. If you've sustained a bone or joint injury, have mobility or movement problems, struggle with pain, contact Azalea Orthopedics. We're conveniently located across East Texas, serving 18 counties. When visiting your doctor, urgent care, or hospital, you have a choice. Demand Azalea. At Azalea Orthopedics, your health is our priority.
Batters Law Firm is your first choice in personal injury law. Jeff Batters and his staff lead the way in the area with Best of Nacogdoches and Best of Lufkin votes over the last several years. If your case matters, it's got to be Batters. Your local bank is on the move with improvements to 2 locations, one on the World Wide Web. What used to be ShelbySavingsBank.com is now SSBTex.com, a more powerful and user-friendly website. And at the original Selma Street location, a new lobby to better serve you. Improvements to the corner of Shelbyville and Selma, and at the intersection of your device and the World Wide Web, it's SSB, same bank, new look.
Alrighty, we're back here as we get ready to go for the second half, and we appreciate everybody coming up, said they like what we do at NetSN here. A lot of folks are from the area, so we appreciate that, and we love being here. This is a great thing we get to do for the kids, and we're so happy that Prolific Elite invited us out here to do this afternoon. I was looking forward to it all weekend. All right, so here we go to the second half. We will go, and a couple, see, Horton, leading scorer, really, he's got 5 points here for East Texans United. He's the leading scorer of both teams. We're Caden 4 points on the other side. 0 for 6 for three-point line from for the Hemp Hill Hornets. 1 for 6 at the three-point line for East Texans United. Both teams at the free throw line. 1 of 2 for Hemp Hill, and 1 of 1 at the line there for East Texans United. Is kind of the way we've gone here into this first half. So here we go to the second half, and a championship game here for this big tournament being put on here at the Tiger Gym in Tenaha. And I love coming to Tenaha. The only thing is I was talking to the referee a while ago and before the game, and I said, well, sure wish the Tiger Cafe was open, but they had a great concession stand here, got me some nachos and all that other stuff, so been really cool to be here this afternoon. All right, so here we go. Let's get it on as the second half is underway. East Texans United has the basketball, and they will move it around here and on top now, down underneath. Back out. Texans now looking to take a little time up, just set up some offense here. Take a little time off the clock. Driving underneath. Martin with a nice drive. Goes off the side of the rim. Will not go. And it looks like it's going to be a tie-up right there. Should be a jump ball. Possession arrow will go to the Hemp Hill Hornets. So the Hornets will have the basketball here, trying to cut into this lead. They haven't had the lead the whole game. And they were down by as much as 8 early, or towards the back half of that first half there, I should say. And they climbed back in here and held these Texans to no points for a few minutes, and then climbed back in. Here's a 3-ball on. That's the first one of the afternoon. And now that one's going to go down here for Hemp Hill. Now some fast action trying to get up here in transition. And we're going to get a foul up there on the far side. That was number 4, Jaden, with that three-pointer. 4. Oh, get that out of my house, he says. As the shot goes in there, and then the ball gets taken away as that was slapped away up underneath. I think that was where Caden got that one. A big slap there for the Hornets. As I tell you, Hemp Hill has got some height here for 7th and 8th grade, and these young men are going to be very good for Hemp Hill Hornet basketball program through the years, that's for sure. So we got a timeout on the floor, so we'll take a quick timeout with them as it's now a 13-12 ball game here. We got a 1-minute timeout on the floor. We'll be right back here on the NetSN.
For Matthews Realty, going above and beyond is what's expected. This is agency owner Colin Matthews. Our team of seasoned real estate professionals believe in giving their clients an advantage in any real estate transaction. Matthews Realty has a reputation of highly personalized service. Matter of fact, it's our #1 priority. From commercial and residential properties, poultry farms to beach rentals, our team works hard so you don't have to.
Call Matthews Realty 598-7800 or see their complete listings at matthewsrealty.com.
At Aurora Concepts, our team of doctors and advanced practice providers are highly trained and qualified in family medicine. We strive to provide our patients guidance towards the healthiest lifestyle possible, no matter their age. We offer a full spectrum of family medicine, including scheduled appointments, telehealth services you can do from home, and walk-in visits with no appointment. We accept all major insurances, including Medicaid and Medicare, and we also have the most competitive self-pay rates in the area. For highly trained expert...
All right, we're back to action here. Sorry, folks, get up here pretty quick. A nice shot there, but it was knocked away. It was a nice reverse layup opportunity there for the Texans, but it was knocked away and picked up there on the rebound by Rakaden, number 23. And it is Hemphill basketball. They have it over there on that far side, as you can see. So on the inbound now come the Hornets. Hornets will have it out here on top. Send it over to the right side now. Looks like that three-ball shot got partially blocked. And that should be a foul there, and we'll be shooting 3 on that far for the Hemphill Hornets. Going to the line, number 14, DQ. So we got 2 shots, maybe 3 shots onto the way here for big number 1-4 for the Hemphill Hornets. First shot on the way, back of the iron, no good. So 1-point deficit here now as the Hornets have climbed back in here as they were down by as much as 8 in that first half. Came back here and made it a close game, down only by a few, 4 at the end of the first half. And now I've got that big 3-ball shot a while ago and at the line. Second one is off the mark as well. So see if we take this third one, we get 1 out of 3. And third shot on the way is off the mark and it won't go. Texans with the rebound and an opportunity there for Hemphill, but not able to drain any of those. And kick it down here to far end for East Texans and the United. United trying to drive inside, ball gets knocked away, picked up there by the Texans off the glass, will not go. Rebound here by the Hornets, and they'll give it right up ahead here. Now the Hornets will look to bring it up the floor and have the opportunity to take their first lead of the ball game here as they kick it down here in the corner. Here's a 3-ball onto the way. And number 4, Jaden had that last 3 while ago. That one is off the mark, and they are now 1 of 8. Here comes the Texans. They're going to stop and pop for 3, knocking it down. Is Page. That's his second of the night there for the Texans. Now they're back up by 4 as the Hornets will now bring it back up to 4 here as we get under 10 to go here in this championship game this afternoon. So after this one, folks, we'll have one more here to the 5th and 6th championship game, and will be Prolific Elite taking on the Louisiana Little Believers. So we'll have that game for you coming up here as that shot is missed and Texans bring it back up to 4. It'll be on a different stream, so be ready for that. Ball bounce around. Hemphill gets the rebound. And now take their time bringing it back up the floor here. Zay will drop it off here. No, boy, I tell you what, hope everybody's okay. And that's one thing I have seen here today, too, that I really, really do like, is there has been a little bit of discussion here and there on a few things, but I tell you, the kids have been awesome. They're just great sportsmanship. I've watched a few games here today, and just awesome sportsmanship between all the teams that have been out here today. And so, good job. So ready to bring it in here now will be Jaden. He'll bring in number 4. Coming in number 4, that is Schneider. He'll come in here for number 2, Carter, for the Texans. As you see right in front of us here is the inbound for the Hornets. Hornets get it on the inbound here now. Bring it over to the right side. Drop it off down the corner. Jaden, we're going to get a foul up underneath. And it looks like that may be against, it's going to be against the Texans. And it'll be an out-of-bounds play here for the Hemphill Hornets. And they'll come over here at the end of the Hemphill bench is where it will be. So number 4, Jaden. Oh, they're going to give him number 10. I said folks don't have a name on number 10, my apologies. But 10 on the inbound. He gets it here to number 12, Jamichael. And they'll send it over to the far side. On Caden. No count out there, getting it down to 8 minutes to go. And Hemphill trying to find that good shot here, down by 4. 3 ball onto the way, will not go for the Hornets. In the lane where Caden gets the rebound, bounce. Oh no, will not go down for him. And rebound, looks like we're gonna get a jump ball, possession arrow onto the jump. And that's gonna go to East Texans United here. And they'll get it in here to Martin. Martin will bring it across the timeline now for the Texans, over to the far side. Nice drive in here by Page. Page putting up the long jumper. Rebound comes out long for the Hornets. Big rebound for the Hornets. Now they just need to turn it into points. They've had a couple empty trips down to the floor here. Had some free throw opportunities. It didn't go. Here's another 3 off the mark. It will not go. And a long rebound won't come out, and it will go to, and I'm going to say Texans basketball. I'm going to say Texans basketball. So it is Texans ball up underneath as we get under 7 minutes to go here in this championship game. And East Texans United will get it across the timeline here. To the right side. Stop and pop. Can't get it to go. Rebound there by Texans. Can't get another rebound. Still won't go. Rebound finally comes out here by Jamichael, number 12. He's been a monster under the boards underneath here for the Hemphill Hornets. Jamichael right in the lane, putting up the short jumper. Will not go. Rebound comes out here to number 7, Horton. Horton will take his time now. 6:26 to go. And Horton, who had to leave the ball game with a bloody lip, now going to be fouled here at the half-court line by number 1, Zay. So an out-of-bounds play over on the far side. 6 minutes to play. Texans with the lead. They pretty much led the entire game here in Hemphill. He's had a couple of opportunities, just haven't been able to convert those opportunities to give them a chance to lead. Nice. That's going to be a foul up underneath there as driving in is Horton. He'll be fouled on the shot. And Horton is 1 for 1 at the line. He'll go back at the line now for East Texans and the Texans. And he'll shoot a couple. So Horton with 5 points in the ball game already. We'll stand up here ready. First shot on the way. Good. Second shot coming up here. Trying to make it a 6-point lead. That one will not go, but he gets his own rebound after the miss and on the Karam. So back out here now coming East Texans United. Page. Looking at here. Out on top now, tries to drive on the right side of the lane. Leaves the handle on it out of bounds, and they're going to say it is off of Hemphill. Hemphill will be back on defense here as they give it back to the Texans. An inbound turnaround jumper in and off the lane. Cannot get it to go. Rebound comes out. Hemphill on the way with the basketball. Back up the floor. Come the Hornets. And that one's going to get the subs in here as ball gets out of bounds. Getting down to about 4:10 to go. Back to the East Texans. So here we go. Substitutions all made and ready to go. East Texans. These kids have been playing all day long. I mean, this tournament started early into the day here, so gonna get some tired legs, but these guys are playing for some really nice rings. I got to see those rings. I was trying to get one before this game started. Ball was missed there, and Hemphill comes out here with the rebound. Hornets have an opportunity, driving right to the rack. A nice job there by Jaden. He's got 5 points. That's a big bucket there for the Hornets. They're now down by 3. They've been down close to it. They were down 1 earlier. Texans get the ball underneath. Jumper, can't get it to go. Rebound once again for Caden for the Hornets, and he'll have it, bringing it back up over to the far side. Need a good possession here, do the Hornets inside. Oh, somebody hit the deck hard over there. Hope everybody's going to be okay. That was a solid flop out there. Man, you could hear it. Ray Caden. He'll go to the line. He's 0 for 1 and down by 3. Has a chance here to cut it to within 1 here. As you can see, that clock will roll till it gets down to 2 minutes. That's when they'll stop it when they go to the line here in the AAU basketball. So here's the first shot. Off the mark. 4 points in the ball game for number 23, Ricaden. As Williams, number 1, will be ready to check into the ball game here at the next stop for the East Texans United. Ricaden cannot get the second to go. The rebound comes out. Texans United. And we're going to get it up the floor. We're going to get a timeout as one of the players got hurt after that. I didn't see exactly what happened, but one of the Hemphill players, hope he's okay. All right, so a little bit of off-the-court action there, so we're good to go now. 17-14, 2:23 left to play. And it is East Texans United basketball. Ball's blocked there, moved around. East Texans get it back. United right up underneath. A nice job there. Oh, nice drive there by Page. It just won't go. Gets his own rebound, turns around in the lane, puts up the shot. It won't go either. And that will be 2 shots for Page at the line. Page, 6 points in the ball game. Both of them come by way of the 3. So no, there's going to be an out-of-bounds play as we're right at 2 minutes. So now it will be stoppages of 2 minutes. There'll be stoppages at the free throw line from the rest of the way. Inbound here, blocked from behind. Michael says, "Get that out of my house." Woo! You can't play ball in my house. Knocks it right out. So a big block there. The Texans United get to hang on to the basketball, try to throw it in long, try to find Page, and they do. Oh, but that's going to be in backcourt violation. So the violation there. So we will get in. All right, so we're going to have some discussion out here and make sure everybody's cool and copacetic out there. And we'll have right at 2 minutes left to go in this ball game. It's a 3-point ball game. And then now, Hemphill basketball. After the timeout, sent over to the far side. That got tipped away. It looks like it'll stay with the Hornets as they're looking for their first lead here in the ball game, as East Texans United has led the whole game. They have it 17-14, and Hemphill's had a couple opportunities as possession arrow there onto the jump ball. Looks like it's going to stay with the Hornets over on that far side. Hornets get the inbound. Caden kicks it out here, number 4. That is Jaden, number 4. They're going to call him for the walk. So it's a turnover by the Hornets. That's a turnover they desperately did not need here with 139 trailing by 3. As the Hornets trying to win this championship game here. And East Texans United is playing just as hard here, trying to keep the lead. See if they can get that championship to them here today. Down in the corner, back out. Page trying to drive here from the left side. Hornets right there on the defense, and that's finally going to be a foul over to the far side. It's going to be a foul there on Hemphill. So 17-14. Getting close to 7 at least, I would think. Page on the inbound. I'm not for sure. I'm not keeping track of the fouls. Here's Page with the drive. Oh, my goodness. I thought that shot was going to go with that reverse layup under there. He is fouled and he'll go to the line. And to the line, what a move there by Page. As he's got 6 points in the ball game. As I said, a couple big threes here for East Texans United. And he'll step up here, see if he can knock down a couple to back of the iron, no good. Free throws are important right here. 4 points, much better than 3 here for the East Texans United. Shot coming. Second one goes down. So Hemphill basketball. They will bring it up the floor here. Trading them by 4. Get down about a minute to go. Dropping it off underneath. Rick Caton puts up the shot off the glass. Will not go. And the Texans get the rebound. They push it up ahead here. And a nice drive to the rack. Off the rack. It will not go. Rebound by the Texans. Kicking it back out. Another shot here by Williams. It will not go. Bounce, bounce. Finally coming out by the Hornets. Hornets back up the floor here. Good defense here. No points. That's Hemphill now. Tries to get it back underneath. Back out here in the corner. Jaden partially blocked there on that 3. And it will be Texans with the basketball as we get down to 30 seconds to go, up by 4. Page already had a couple threes. Now we'll slow it down and set it up here as Hemphill looking for a foul. Now kicking it back over to the far side. Ball's loose. Picked up down in the corner. 18 seconds to go. Finally going to be a foul over there. East Texans leading in 18-14. We'll have the basketball over on that far side. Inbound for the Texans. Get it down in the corner. Try to throw it up underneath. And it is out of play. And it looks like it's going to stay. That'll go to Hemphill. 12 seconds left to go. Hemphill with the basketball. Trading by 4. All kinds of time here. As we're going to get a foul. Oh, we're going to call a walk by the Hornets. And they're going to turn it over now with 8 seconds left. And East Texans United going to look to hold on to the basketball to win this one here today. 18-14 will be the final. And congratulations to the East Texans United. They will win the championship game here today. And good job here by Hemphill Hornets and the East Texans United as well. As they will get the championship game here today in the 7th and 8th championship game from the Prolific Elite tournament going on here today, and good sportsmanship by both teams and everybody having a good game out here. And good job there by the coaches and just everybody here. Has been a great atmosphere that I've been involved in. I've been through here most of the day today. And so the East Texans United is going to be receiving their championship rings coming up here just shortly. But we're going to have a very short amount of time that we will have for the next game getting up here, folks. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to shut this one down, and we'll get that next one ready to go for you. So join us on the next stream as these Texans win it here in game number 1 to game number 2 coming up for you here on the NetSN.